incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. To the middle, here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Now Morris. Pass to Gafford. And here's Porzingis. They get it back. Paul with the steal. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Gafford throws it down.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's Booker. Here he goes. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Porzingis.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Up top, Morris, defended by Paul. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
The textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's gonna have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
A drive by Booker. Okogie, the pass to Paul, to the inside, and Ayton throws it down.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision making.
For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morris against Paul. Morris, no good. The Suns have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Ayton, the pass to Durant, and stolen by Kuzma. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's the pass to Booker. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
A nice shot by Booker.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Outside, Beal. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. A pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Beal finds Morris. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Rebound by the Suns.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's KD, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Porzingis. And it's good, 2 points. Porzingis has got 6 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Steps back, passes it to a Kogi. Porzingis with the rebound. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's Beal with the 3. Here's Gafford. Outside for Beal. The 3 ball. Sinks the triple. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Booker outside. It's stolen by Morris. And taken away by Paul. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Washington out in front. They finish off the first quarter with a massive. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns, trailing by 5. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis. And it's Gafford into the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And here comes the break. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Here's Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Beal. And the layup's good off the glass. Beal's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Rob. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Gafford kicks to Kuzma. Fires for 3. No good on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Paul dishes to Booker. Here's a Kogi. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Morris, left side. Here's Kuzma. Basket counts. Kuzma's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Wizards.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Booker in the corner. A Kogi for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gafford finds Kuzma. Outside for Beal. Stolen by Durant. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Hayton. Pass to a Kogi. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Ball against Morris.
Second quarter, 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Beal the pass to Morris. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists tonight. Paul kicks to Booker from outside the arc. And it's Durant missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot's good from Gafford.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Agogi, the pass to Ayton. Porzingis with the rebound.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Kuzma outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Produced screen on Ayton. Nice shot by Porzingis. And now it's a 9-point Wizards lead.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
On the wing, Booker. Beal with the steal. And here they come. Gafford finds Morris. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Durant inside. Covered by Gafford. Phoenix no good that time either. To the right side. Morris outside. And so it's the Washington Wizards in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the... All right, David, thank you. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Terrence Ross. Also Landry Shamet is out there. Warren is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Baisley in at the 4 slot. Going inside. And the dunk by Kispert.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Shamet kicks to Warren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that aggressive scoring mentality on display. I like how Warren takes it strong and then gets the call.
Both free throws good from Warren. Wizards leading by 9. Avdia dishes to Wright. He kicks it to Kispert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Kispert's got 4 points this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Suns trail by 11. Launches it. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Wright, the pass to Kispert. Back to Wright. Biyombo with the block. Stolen by Avdia. Poked loose. The dish now to Wright. Back to none. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Baisley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, that's something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And Wright kicks to Kispert. Back to Wright. Just 4 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal.
The Wizards have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. Free throw drops for Wright. And he can't hit the second. And it's Warren with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Kispert kicks to none. He dishes it to Kispert. Here's Avdia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Line for the Wizards.
And he's good on the second. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Shamet kicks to Warren. There's the drive. And Gibson sends it back.
And Gibson just out here to play hard defense, showing great awareness coming up there with that block.
And that one's good. Right. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Let's hear ya. DC family, let's welcome your Wizards youth dancing to the floor.
Suns trail by 12.
Okay, everybody, that was your Wizards breaker.
Shamet. No good from outside. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. None wide open. They get it again.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Nice move. And Warren with the lay-in. Warren's got 4 points in the quarter.
TJ's a wing who doesn't just jack up threes. He likes to get physical on the inside as well.
1:04 left in the third quarter. And Wright kicks to Gibson. Back to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. The shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Ross. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And there's the pass to Nunn. Now here's Kispert. Back to Nunn. Right with a screen on Ross. Nunn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
KD finds Booker. Back to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Wizards up by 10. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
31. DC family, your Wizards.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Pass to Okogie. Porzingis with the block. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Good work there as it goes.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Morris against Paul. Morris dishes to Beal. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Beal against Booker. Beal with the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 12.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
KD a screen on Morris. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Kuzma finds Morris. Outside for Beal. Here's Kuzma. He can't get that one. Durant with some nice D. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 9 points. Here's Ayton. Porzingis with the block. And they're able to recover. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
That range, though, for a near 7-footer, KD is so unique.
Morris kicks to Beal. Inside. The shot's good from Gafford.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Suns trail by 8. Booker in the corner. Outside, KD. Kicks it to Ball. Booker in the corner. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Booker against Beal. Outside, Porzingis.
2 minutes.
Out to Morris. And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
When they need points, they do everything possible to get Booker his touches.
Morris against Paul. Morris passes to Porzingis. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Beal with it, guarded now by Durant. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Washington. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Kicks it out to Booker. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Here's Paul. Back to Booker. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Booker. Beyond the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Beal taking his time here. Drives to the hoop. This is to Morris. Out to Porzingis. Shoots. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Durant, the pass to Ayton. Money!
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Jacoby. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better. You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
There's a screen. The 3 from KD. The 3 won't fall. Here's Porzingis. Yes!
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Porzingis is a dependable late-game scoring option.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. No good. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. Probably a look. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Earlier today as they came through the tunnel. It'll be the Wizzards off the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Now here's Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Beal. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here's Morris. They kick it out to Porzingis. Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Simons. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Simons got 5.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability from there.
Here's Beal. Morris, a screen on Simons. The kick out to Morris. The 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Now here's Beal, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. Here's Beal. Gafford with a screen on Simons. The kick out to Morris. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. Talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Washington with the ball after the basket by Portland. Here's Beal. Simons with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Thibault finds Grant. Back to Thibault. Simons against Beal. Out to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Morris. They kick it out to Porzingis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Now here's Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Simons with it. Back to Thibault. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm. The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
On the attack, Morris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Now here's Grant, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And here's Simons outside. The rebound by the Wizards. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. Buries it down low.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Grant outside. Simons up top. Unable to get that one. And the Wizards going the other way now. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Deflects the pass. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Lillard against Morris. Beal from outside. And the three-pointer goes. It's a tie ball game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
There's Simons with a three. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's the end of the first with a tie game.
DC family, a big round of applause for your Wizards.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the five on the floor for the Wizards. During the 2021 playoffs, Daniel Gafford was such a bright spot.
Gafford made a statement in the first round against the Sixers and Joel Embiid going 22 of 26 from the field. Gafford set an NBA percentage record. That's 85%, BA. That's hot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Lillard. Oh, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And Lillard rising up and jamming that one through.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Kuzma outside. Pass to Porzingis. Takes a three. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now here's Thibault. Simons. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Nurkic passes to Thibault. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. For three, here's Lillard. That shot off. And Washington the other way now. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age.
Now here's Kuzma. Here's Beal with the drive. He gets it in there. Beal's got 5 points.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
Simons outside. Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Morris with it, picked up by Grant. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots if you got that size and that ability. Kuzma getting to the rim.
Simons outside.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Back to Lillard.
Second quarter. 2 minutes.
Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Morris outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. All alone. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Now here's Morris. He's got 5. Beal outside. Inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability over the years. It's nice work in the pick and roll.
There's 53 seconds left in the second. And the dunk by Lillard.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Beal. Morris finds Beal. Great D that time from Simons. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Lillard takes it inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. 23 seconds left in the first half. Back to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
Trailblazers, 24.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for Portland, Cam Reddish is out there with Nasir Little. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Sharp. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, BA, they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wright. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
I just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Here's Little. Back to Johnson. Pass to Sharp for the lead. Connects from downtown. Sharp's got his first 3 points of the game.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Wright finds none. That three's off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Off the mark there with a 3. Portland leading. Pass to Johnson. Picked it. And the Wizards on the break. Gibson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Avdia. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Sharp, and he dunks it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Wright against Johnson. Pass to Avdia. Back to Wright. Now here's Gibson. Hits the close range jumper. Gibson's got his first bucket in this one.
Taj Gibson's postgame continues to improve, that time showing a nice touch.
Outside Reddish. Here's Little. Here's Sharp. Back to Little for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Whew, how about that release from Nasir? That was quick.
Right, pass to Nunn.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Here's Kispert. Back to Nunn. They set the screen. Pass to Wright. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
.146 left in the third. And here's Johnson, pounded by Wright. Back to Reddish. Pass to Sharp. 5 to shoot. Here's Eubanks. Here's the 3. The rebound by Nunn. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's Avdia on the wing. Kept alive by Washington. Right outside. Gibson down low. Eubanks is there. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. To the middle. Here's Little. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Putting that athleticism to excellent use. Little slamming it down.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Kispert. The 3 is up. The Wizards with another miss. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. There's the drive. Here's Eubanks. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Over to the wing. Outside Nunn. Pass to Gibson. To the inside. Here's Avdia. And here's Wright from the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And so it's Portland.
DC family, your Wizards, UNC.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And the Wizards shooting around 50% of the game so far. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group for Washington right now.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Simons outside. The 15-footer stolen by Gafford. On the wing, Kuzma. Simons against Gafford. Shoots over Simons. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Beal left side. 6 to shoot. And it's Little with a rebound. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Daniel Gafford picks one up.
You could tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done. And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
Washington gets it back to the paint. It's stolen by Nurkic. Now the Blazers moving it up. Thybulle with it. Guarded now by Morris. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Simons. Shoots over Beal. Simons' shot is good. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game, but really Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post presence.
Here's Morris following the bucket by the Blazers, and the shot goes in.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Timeout called, Portland. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. And the Blazers making a change here. Eubanks has checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Beal. Left side, Porzingis. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Beal with it. Nurkic picks him up. And the basket by Beal.
Huge shot from Beal. He's got confidence.
Portland leading. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And the dunk by Lillard.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
On the attack, Morris. Pass to Gafford. Tipped. Back to Morris. Kuzma outside. Outside Porzingis. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. It's stolen by Thybulle. Here's Eubanks. Back to Thybulle. To the wing, right side. Lillard outside. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's a 5-point Portland lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. The Wizards making their last shot. Simons outside. Thibault finds Simons. 5 on the clock. Eubanks the screen. And it's Simons penetrating. Count it!
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens. So it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. The guys just can't keep up with that. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
27 seconds left in the final quarter. Lillard against Morris. Pass to Simons. Jacks up a three. Nails it from 3.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Simons against Beal. So the Trailblazers win it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3 seed. And that one's good, Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Grant outside. Simons surveying the D. Nurkic kicks it out to Lillard. No good on the 3.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
To the left side wing. Paul with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Outside for Durant. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Grant outside. Pass to Simons. Kicks it out to Lillard. Buries it from three-point range. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Simons. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. The pass to Ayton. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Thibault, the pass to Lillard. The dish to Nurkic. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Okogie, defended by Thibault. Here's Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Here's Lillard to end the run. And Simons has it in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Jeremy Grant. Booker with no one around from outside off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Simons with the ball, now guarded by Ayton, and finished off by Nurkic.
I love it. Nurkic rattling the iron.
Booker outside. Into the lane. Here's Ayton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ayton's got 8 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Lillard. Back to Grant. And stolen by Booker. And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Blazers substitution.
Watford's checked in. Outside for Durant. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. And here's Booker from the arc. No good. Shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. And it's Thibault in the corner. Off target with his three. Durant against Lillard. And Ayton throws it down.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display. Capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
Nurkic a screen on Paul. Three-pointer, Lillard. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for the Sun. He got it up.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Simons against Booker. Simons kicks to Thibault. Passes it to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. The shot by Watford, no good. Phoenix leading by 9.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
No good from Booker. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. The pass to Watford. Booker against Simon. Thibault, the pass to Nurkic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Booker outside. Takes the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And there's that competitive spirit from Dame, marching right back and answering the call.
Pass to Booker. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And that one's good, Ayton.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Watford passes to Nurkic. Here's Watford at the elbow. It's Lillard over Paul. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Okogie, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
2 minutes remaining.
Durant dishes to Paul. And Booker kicks to Durant. And finished off by KD.
The 7-footer Durant is a threat to dunk it. Can't let him get inside.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Lillard finds Simons. Down low to the wing right side. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Lillard, the pass to Thibault. The three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Durant. Ayton kicks to KD. Here's Paul. That shot off, and it's Portland the other way. Lillard, right side, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
What bunnies from Damian Lillard, flying off the floor to dunk it home.
Paul looking around, passes it to KD. They get it back. And here's Booker from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's a Kobe, covered by Lillard, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. 6 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Johnson. And so we conclude the first half. Suns lead by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime.
The Trailblazers, 18.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Cameron Reddish. Then it's Little. And it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. Shamet with it. Johnson's there. Shot clock at 6. Reddish with the double team. Goes up to the stripe. Misses off the right iron. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
The wide open shot by Little. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Smooth jumper from Nazir Little. You can tell his confidence is growing.
Shamet. And the Suns get it back. The pass to Ross. Warren on the wing. Klops in the layup for 2. And the Suns lead by 11.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Pass to Sharp. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Johnson, the pass to Little. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Warren. Phoenix leading by 11.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Ross, that's good.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
Pass to Little. So the wing on the left. Reddish dishes to Little. The shake, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Warren. Shamet on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Driving inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Excellent take from Little. Solid at putting defenders into a difficult situation.
The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the 3 ball is good.
When trading Shaman for Tobias Harris, the Sixers feared they were giving up a great 3-point shooter, and they were right.
Johnson, the pass to Little. Here's Eubanks. Shoots from 14. That one rolling around and rims out.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Biyombo kicks to Ross. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Warren, the pass to Shamet. Ross in the corner. Back to Shamet. From deep. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Knocks it loose. Shamet with the steal. Passes to Baisley. Back to Shamet. To the paint. The shot's good from Baisley. And the Suns lead by 16.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Kicks it out to Johnson. The tray. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Phoenix has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Shamet. Misses the wing J.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possession.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Ross finds Shamet. And here is Warren. Guarded by Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Warren. Takes a 3. That one misses. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie into the 3. Who's out there for Phoenix.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Nurkic a screen on Paul. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Now here's Durant. Goes up. Finished off the break. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Awesome recognition from Jeremy Grant, knowing exactly where to cut after setting the pick.
Durant against Nurkic. Booker in the corner. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Ayton kicks to Durant. Oh, Ayton in position. The shot, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
For three, Okogie. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Speed and agility. Lillard gets in there and flies up for a dunk.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. He kicks to Booker. It's intercepted. Lillard outside. This one for three. Simons, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. There's the pass to Booker. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Back to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night. Simons against Booker. Here's Lillard. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spot and finding his rhythm.
Paul kicks to KD. Pass to Okogie. KD's shot is good. And the Suns lead by 15.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Lillard with it. Chris Paul covering. Feibel for three. And stolen by Booker. Paul outside. And then Durant with the dunk.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Lillard, the pass to Feibel. And the shot is long.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
And Paul launches it from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Lillard.
And Lillard has a shoot-first mentality. Once he gets positioning inside, he looks to score.
Booker outside. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Left side, Grant. Back to Feibel. Hits it from three-point range.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5. And for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Now here's Paul out to the right wing. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Wizards on D. Outside Paul. For 3, Durant. Gafford grabs the miss. Now Kuzma. Okogie pulls down the board. And it's Phoenix's ball.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
And the dunk by Gafford.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Ball against Morris. Durant inside. Pass to Ayton. And Gafford with the block. And they'll keep possession. Sent that one away, but after it touched the backboard, the refs are on it, and they call him for goaltending.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Now here's Paul. Durant, pass to Booker. Puts the move on. Outside Paul, down low. Unloads from 13. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Paul.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be, but for Devin Booker, it's money.
Morris outside. Here he goes. Gafford passes to Morris. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Durant against Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Ayton, a screen on Morris. And Ayton with the stuff.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul passes to Ayton. The kick to Durant. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Durant's got 5.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Beal outside. Shoots over Booker. Beal's shot is off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Morris against Paul. Out to Beal. Kuzma for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. And they're pushing it up. Here's Okogie. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, it's all about heart and hustle. Okogie gets out in transition. That's a nice finish.
Beal outside. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. On the wing, Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
To the inside. It's stolen by Kuzma. Gafford in the post. He's guarded by Paul. Up again. It's good on the putback.
To me, that's about two things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
Durant with a screen on Morris. Fires from deep. Durant, no good. And here's Porzingis. Pass to Beal. That'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Morris passes to Beal. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Here's Okogie. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
How about the athleticism of Josh Okogie on that dunk? Wow, that's eye-popping.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Porzingis for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
Remains Phoenix ball.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J is on the way. The Suns need to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Paul against Morris. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Beal, drives to the hoop. Clock at 6. On the wing, Kuzma. Misses off the left iron. Kuzma's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Stolen by Booker. It's a one-on-one situation. It's tipped. Porzingis with it. Morris right side. Outside Porzingis. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Pass to Durant. Ayton, a screen on Porzingis. Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Now here's Beal. He's got 6. Here's Porzingis. Shoots over Durant. Porzingis misses. Ball finds Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
night after night, game after game. Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Now here's Kuzma. They get it again. Pass to Gafford. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. A new lineup here for Washington. Here's Nunn, and he drives in. Avdia. Durant pulls it in.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Here's Avdia. Right outside. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Durant with the big finish.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Going inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Now here's Wright. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Kispert. Over to the left wing. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now Booker. 19 seconds left in the second. Warren into the lane. Nifty move. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And here's Wright. It's Avdia on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Biyombo. And he drops the first.
At the line for the Wizards, Denny Avdia taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Baisley. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we finished off one half of play. Suns ahead.
29. The Wizards, 18.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Avdia out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kispert, then it's Delon Wright, and it's Nunn in at the 2. Biyombo. Rebound by the Wizards.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Nunn. Now Wright. Outside Nunn. Here's Kispert. The 3. It's hauled in by Baisley.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
When you consider how relatively new Darius Baisley is to the NBA, consider the last 2 years. An integral part of the starting lineup and back-to-back years where he averages double figures.
The Suns leading. Pass to Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
Well, showing off that athleticism is Bismack Biyombo. That's an easy one.
And about Baisley, Doris, he's proven to be a starting caliber player.
Well, he's starting to perform better on the offensive end. His rebounding numbers are starting to climb. And this guy, if he keeps scoring and rebounding with this level of consistency, he can be an excellent part of a good team.
Nunn, the pass to right. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Warren on the wing. No good on the three. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Nunn drives in. Pass to Kispert. Here's Avdia. It's hauled in by Baisley. Well, the Suns' shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. And Biyombo slams it home.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Now here's Nunn. Right outside. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Suns on D. This is the most they've led, 13 points. 6 to shoot. It's Avdia on the wing. On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
And Biyombo slams it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Wright. Coming off a Suns make. The kick out to Nunn. Fires in the triple. Nunn's got 5 now.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, BA, and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
And the free throw, no good.
Landry Shamet, shooting 1.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Ross against Nunn. Inside. Here's Biyombo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Washington ball.
Washington has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Right outside. Pass to Kispert. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Phoenix's shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Now here's Wright. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Avdia from outside. The Suns clear it. Right side Durant to the paint. From deep three-point range, it's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Here's Avdia. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kispert.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Okogie to the middle. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Daniel Gafford.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
Here's Beal. They need this. They kick it out to Porzingis. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Monte Morris.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Right wing. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, the momentum when Kristaps Porzingis puts the ball on the floor at that size, so hard to contain.
Paul against Morris. Durant, pass to Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And the 3 off target. Well, Phoenix is shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. They get it back. The kick to Durant. Pass to Ayton. Back to Durant. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Suns lead by 20.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
Morris. Out to Beal. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Pass to Paul. He takes it in. Okogie, great positioning on the putback.
Well, Josh Okogie is nothing if not opportunistic. You love creating the second chance opportunity there.
Here's Morris. Here's Gafford. Kuzma outside. Washington gets it back.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Outside Paul. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, you cannot let Kevin Durant have that much room to take off. This guy is tremendous as an alley-oop finisher.
Here's Morris. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker, the pass to Paul. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the
2
lead.
minutes remaining in the game.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Pass to Durant. And here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
Porzingis with a screen on Booker. And stolen by Booker.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Here's a three from Paul. No luck on that one. And the Wizards going the other way now. Outside Porzingis. He can't get that one to fall. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Outside for Booker. The three ball. The shot no good. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Paul against Morris. And Booker puts up a deep three. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So it's the Suns winning.
matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis, and it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Here's Morris. Pass to Beal. Launches a 3. From past the arc. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Simons. Morris against Lillard. Gets to the corner and buries it. Lillard's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Trailblazers. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
And Portland has possession following the bucket by the Wizards. Lillard the pass to Thibault. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I briefly spoke with Wes Unseld Jr. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Morris after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Morris passes to Beal. And here's Porzingis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Here is Lillard. Simons on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Simons, the pass to Eubanks. No good. Nice D from Porzingis. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Now here's Porzingis. Back to Morris. Puts the move on, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, there's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Lillard against Morris. And the pass to Eubanks. Now Thibault passes it to Nurkic. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards leading by 3. Up top, Porzingis. Covered by Lillard. Porzingis passes to Gafford. Out to Porzingis. The Wizards working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from Morris. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Now here is Morris. Outside Beal. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Goes back up. And the rebound by Nurkic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Simons on the wing. Nurkic against Beal. Sweet move, and Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Nurkic, with that soft touch, he's starting to cause some problems for the defense.
Morris with the ball. Outside, Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Hop pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Wizards trail by 4. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Morris kicks to Gafford. And it's good for 2. Gafford's got his first 2 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Lillard the pass to Simons. And he dunks it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Morris finds Beal. Now Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists tonight. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Simons. The 3. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Now, here is Morris. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Morris. That's to Porzingis. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Here's Beal. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Blazers ball.
Portland leading. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nurkic a screen on Beal. Simons the pass to Nurkic.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Yusuf Nurkic.
Back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland, and he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of its production since then.
Gafford sets the pick for Morris. Left side, Porzingis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. 58 seconds left to play here in the half. And Simons has it in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Simons has got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. Morris looking over the floor. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Beal against Simon. Here's Thibault. Unable to get that one. And it's Washington the other way. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Beal the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Now here's Lillard. Now the pass to Simons. Here's Eubanks.
Well, Porzingis with that huge wingspan.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Portland out in front, leading by just 1. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. For Portland, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. We've got Little. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then there's Grant, and it's Watford in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Here's Avdia. The rebound by Watford. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Trailblazers leading by 3.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Washington making a change here. Lights checked in. No good from Grant. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something. They're trying to get their star player healthy. They're trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
And it's Little atop the key. Pass to Watford. And he lays it straight in. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum with a great tandem back there, but defensively there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons, so they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now, and it just comes at you in a little bit different package.
Passed a little. Fires from deep. Johnson inside. Right on him, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Wright. Pass to Nunn. Back to Wright. It's stolen by Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Nunn hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Nunn's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Trailblazers. The lead is 2. The pass to Sharp. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here's the fast break. Wright, the pass to Nunn. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
2 minutes remaining.
Johnson dishes to Grant. Stolen by Avdia. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Wright outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. It's tipped. And here we go. Washington fast break. Gibson in the post. Here's Kispert. A wide open look here for Wright. And they recover it. It's right on the wing. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket. Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Sharp, the pass to Watford. Now, here's Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. The shot by Watford, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Kispert in the corner, Nunn with it. Kicks to Avdia. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wright. And he gets it to go. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Johnson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Little. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now here's Little. Guarded by Wright. Watford, that's good.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
Lobbed up there for Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Wizards lead by 2. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizzards. Taj Gibson is out there with Avdia. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Kispert in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, I'm sure the scouting report had something like put a body on Taj Gibson. That time the defense did not.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
Lillard outside. And then Lillard slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
And Beal kicks to Kuzma. Up top, Porzingis. It's not going to go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Thibault. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Thibault with the ball. He's against Kuzma. Nobody near Lillard. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick-and-roll set.
And here is Morris. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Outside, Porzingis. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
The previous play is under
tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Kuzma with the screen for Porzingis. Passes it to Gafford. Here's Kuzma, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Simons. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Eubanks. Trailblazers keep it alive. 3-pointers, Simons. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Morris against Lillard. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Porzingis looking it over. Here's Beal. It's tipped. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Thibault, the pass to Simons. For the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Beal. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
You gotta believe in Beal. You can see why.
Lillard outside. It's up a 3. It falls. brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Out to Porzingis. From deep. The shot comes out. Now Portland takes it the other way. And it's Thibault in the corner. Lillard outside. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
Morris outside. Over to the left wing. Gafford, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark. Portland with the ball. Here's Eubanks. Lillard, right side. The pass to Eubanks. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regular. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now Morris. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You got to stay in front of Porzingis, especially when he rolls out of the pick and roll. Even though that's not a guarantee, you're going to stop it.
Lillard, the pass to Eubanks. A pass to Porzingis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Gafford inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. Porzingis can't hit. Here's the break. And an intentional foul right there.
2 minutes. Washington foul. Kristaps Porzingis. Second personal foul. First team foul.
As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Lillard, the pass to Thibault. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kuzma kicks to Gafford. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Morris passes to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Kuzma outside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. To the inside. Not as good, and the Wizards lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Nurkic.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket. And they weren't special that time.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. And 1:01 left to play in the first overtime. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
When he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Morris passes to Beal. On pass to Porzingis.
Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Lets the 3 fly. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Here's Morris. Got it.
And they do have a foul to give.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Lillard with it to tie it up to the middle. Here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by Porzingis. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Here comes the big one. So steady at the line. Can Porzingis do it in the clutch? Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 3 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Phoenix will get the first possession. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs, because he will punish you if you do.
Lillard against Paul. Goes back up. Lillard passes to Nurkic. And he banks in the layup.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Simons outside. There's the drive. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Booker finds Durant. Stolen. Durant outside. Pass to Lillard.
Phoenix foul. Josh Okogie. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Portland now. They set a pick. There's Simons with a 3. Now Nurkic is covered by Ayton. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist from Grant.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Booker, the pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Durant. From behind the arc. That shot missing. For Portland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Grant, the pass to Lillard. So they take the lead.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
Okogie on the wing. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
2 minutes remaining in the
Ball against Lillard.
2 minutes.
Simons passes to Lillard. Pass to Graham. Simons outside. Lillard outside. Launches it. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Booker. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns. And that one misses.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And here's the fast break. Here's Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Durant's got his second bucket on the night.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
For 3, here's Lillard. The Suns clear it. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Lillard against Paul. Pass to Graham. Back to Lillard. Here's Eubanks. Portland, no good that time either. It's 2 for 1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Nurkic. And stolen by Durant. Now Ayton, Okogie on the wing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yes, solid inside play by Aiden. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
And the second free throw is good. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Looking to win the run. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Outside Paul. Right side Booker. Here's Ayton. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court right now for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Booker after the basket by Portland. Back to Paul. Lillard pulls down the board.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Grant with it. Now guarded by Booker. In transition. Here they come. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And that one's good. And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40, 20, whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments, and that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Lillard. He's got 7. Grant outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Simons. From deep.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
And it's Simons missing.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
The shot by Eubanks, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Durant. Count it. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Lillard's got 10 points.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Simons against Booker. Back to Durant. 3-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Eubanks. Oh, swiped away. Paul against Nurkic. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Simons outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Grant, the pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. There's the three. Doesn't go for him. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Simons, and he jams it home with authority.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by Portland. And he's going to the line for two. The official, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Chris Paul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
The previous play is under
A gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Baisley comes in for Durant. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Ross in for Devin Booker.
By the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
First one falls for him.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
He's perfect from the line this time. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Simons against Ross. Grant outside. Back to Eubanks. Just 5 on the clock. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Lillard against Paul. Warren for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Simons outside.
Paul's a pesky defender, no doubt.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Matisse Thybulle, sharp out there with Johnson. Then it's Nasir Little, and it's Watford in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. The Suns trailing. Here's Baisley. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. In transition. Up ahead. Here's Little. Count that one.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Here's Shaman. And it's Little with a rebound. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Ross. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
We've got a close game here in Portland. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Watford. Pass to Little. To the paint. Biyombo with a steal. Here's Baisley. Biombo with it. Back to Shamet. And he lays it up and in. Shamet's got his first points of the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Johnson. And it's Little off the drive. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Biombo. It's Shamet on the wing. Knocks down the long J. Shamet's got 5 now. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
It's Little on the wing. Ooh, good work defensively by Biombo. And now the Suns fast break. It's tipped. Here's Little. He's covered by Warren. Little, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Ross. Inside, here's Biombo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Phoenix foul. Darius Baisley. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Little. Driving inside. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And it's Warren on the tape. The crossover. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, when Warren's got the ball, TJ is going to put pressure on their defense.
And so Warren nails them both. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Now here's Johnson, tightly guarded. Pass to Sharp. Can they get it? Nice move. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It goes on Terrence Ross.
Defensive foul.
And the free throw, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Baisley, back to Ross. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 6.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Keon Johnson.
He hits the second from the line. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Warren. Here's Shamet. He's got 5. Now Warren. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Little. Thibault on the wing. All sorts of time. Portland, no good that time either.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Ross. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. It's stolen by Warren.
Portland foul. Keon Johnson. First personal foul.
A line change here for Portland.
Suns ball starts the second half.
The Suns leading.
For your Blazers D.
Ball passes to Durant. And here's Booker. The kick to Durant. There's the triple. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 9.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
They get the rebound. Here's Okogie. And that's not going to go. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Lillard against Paul. Lillard passes to Simons, who poked away. And here comes the break. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Out to Lillard. Back to Simons. Lets it fly. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Booker, the pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Pass to Simons. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop.
Lillard up top. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Eubanks. Out to Lillard. In transition. Here come the Suns. And that one's good. Paul. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix. The Trailblazers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Eubanks. To end the run. No good there. Now the Suns take it the other way. Right side Booker. Simons with a steal. Here's Eubanks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Paul passes to Booker. From outside the arc. The rebound by Eubanks.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Simons. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. For Phoenix, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Grant. Durant for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Booker. 4-3. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Kevin Durant.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Outside Booker. The kick to Durant. Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. For three, Booker. Rebounded by Nurkic. Here are the Blazers with the ball. Down by 15. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
Now Durant. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance.